My God. I mean, it's just like,
Dang.
hey, everybody, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to Banter at the Bedside. We're really excited to have everybody here today. As always, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. We're not providing any medical advice. If you need medical care, please seek the advice of your medical provider. These are our opinions. We don't represent any organization or entity. For those of you returning, welcome back. For those of you first-time listeners, I'm Kaylee. I am a cardiac ICU nurse of almost 18 years now. We have Abby, our other main co-host. She's a nurse practitioner of almost 8 years. And we have Amanda, aka Mama, back again. She is also a cardiac ICU nurse of almost 20 years. So we've got a lot of years in the bank here for experience today. And we are going to be reacting to some reels, some medical reels. Now, Abby and I, we dabble. We do some stuff on TikTok for fun. And
Yes,
we
we
probably
do.
consume a lot more than Amanda does. So we may have seen these. I don't know what Abby has pulled. So it will be my first time seeing what she's pulled. Maybe I've seen it before, but I'm going to go on a limb and say Amanda probably hasn't seen a lot of these. So we're going to be getting a real raw, good reaction.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm a grandma when
excited.
it comes to social media. I don't ever see these things that you guys talk about. Then you have to show me at work, and then I'm flabbergasted. And then, anyway.
Yes. So this will be good. I think.
This will be funny. And some of these, this is Abby, some of these I like collect and put, I'm like, this would be great for us to react to. So some of them I kind of forget. It will be interesting to see. I guess before we like dive in, Amanda, you have known Kaylee for a long time. You've known me now for a long time. Seeing us like do this TikTok journey, podcast journey, what's that been like? Like, do you feel like you've seen a difference in us? Like,
okay, I could speak a lot about that. I'm a lengthy answer person. However, it kind of makes me proud. It kind of like makes like my little mama heart proud, because I've seen, specifically with Kaylee, I've seen you blossomed into this funny, not that you weren't funny before, okay, but it's like it's really brought out the side of you that is so fun and so light for me, especially, when worlds can kind of feel heavy. It's just been a really cool side of you to see that much more. And I get to see it because we're very close. But, when we're at work and we're professional, you can't be but so silly in certain instances.
Oh, wait, Amanda, do you think I'm professional at work?
Oh, for sure.
Am I respectful to the patients and their families?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Oh,
you can take care of me or my family any day.
So you don't think that us recording TikToks has taken away from patient care or something?
Oh, no. If you were doing something trifling, I would call you out. And I've never had to do that.
Yeah. It's like, well, we don't really, we never did a ton. We don't have time, but it is funny, like every once in a while, to get some people from work together.
For sure. Yeah. So I've been very proud of you to see this side of you. And I think it's really fun how both of you have integrated this like comedy side of nursing, because it is a very, like I said, heavy type job. And it's nice to kind of, not making fun, but making light of some of the scenarios. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think like Kaylee's bio said, like, let's laugh together so we don't cry.
Oh, yeah, because sometimes that's what you have to do. You just have to cry. But if we can laugh it out instead of having to cry so much, I'll sign up on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've talked about this a lot. We cope with humor. We cope with dark humor sometimes. And it's not always dark, but it truly is like, we have got to laugh.
Yeah.
Because it's so bad or frustrating or whatever,
That's right.
Yeah. I think it's such a nice outlet to just see something or even make like a simple meme and be like, and then have like even 30 people. I'm not as big as Kaylee, but even have just like 30 people on my page, like that I don't know, that aren't my friends, liking it or commenting like, yes. And it just makes me feel
so true. They're like,
not alone. Yeah. Like
For sure.
I just did one and it was like top 5 horror movies, which is a trend. And on it, one of them was, and it's like things that you don't like to do or scary things. And I did epic downtime and I had like 4 strangers. Yes, I hate epic downtime. And
Yes.
it's like, I know people do, but it's so nice to know that there's so many other people out there throughout the whole country, throughout the whole world of medicine that experience what we experience and feel the same way, and you're just not alone. So I think even though we're all on a team, sometimes you can feel very alone in those feelings. And I think
Oh, for
for
sure.
me, that's the beautiful thing that social media can do for healthcare. And I'm the business one here. I'm the pragmatic one on this show. But I was actually a part of a research. We looked at research. This was like 2014. No, it was a little later than 2016. And we looked at meme accounts for nurses because they were like starting to be on the rise. And it was in my master's, and we had the hypothesis that it would contribute to burnout. It would make burnout worse, these meme accounts, because you're off work and you're looking at these and it's reminding of York. We were wrong. Our hypothesis was wrong. It actually, those who participated in meme accounts, even just interacting, they had less burnout. They were more likely to stay at their facilities and they had less burnout because as we continued the study, we found that it's because it was the sense of community. They didn't
That's
feel
right.
isolated. They didn't feel alone. And so there are inappropriate ones out there. We don't punch down to patients. We don't say icks about patients, but there is some of what we do that is just, you need to not feel alone to feel okay. And I
That's
think
right.
that's what it has. And being now someone that makes some of them, it's more fun than I thought it was. And I don't
I
die.
can imagine that it would not even be the external validation that you receive, but just knowing that you're allowing someone to feel seen. Like that would be everything to me. Just with those likes or those like, yeah, I hate the epic downtime. I would just think that just like, oh, I've helped you feel seen. But I feel like that would be pretty cool.
Well, that's you.
Yeah.
Because you want everyone to feel seen.
Yeah, most everybody.
And that's why we love you. All right. So I have a bunch. I've been labeling them.
Okay.
Do you want us? Should we start funny?
Duh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start off with something funny.
All right. I actually think I know the perfect one to start Amanda with.
Just don't make me cry. Okay.
No, none of these will make you cry.
Okay.
They'll either make you laugh or they'll
famous
make you
last
angry.
words.
Oh, no.
All right. For those listening, before we start playing, it says, point of view, you're an ICU doctor who tries making assignments as charge nurse with ad libs. So it is a doctor. I think he's a training doctor, and he is about to try to do what the charge nurses do. And for our non-medical listeners out there, a charge assignment is the process of assigning the next shift's patients to the oncoming nurses. So the charge nurse on one shift will assign them to the next shift, and we'll get into what that kind of looks like. And this doctor is trying to do it himself without training.
I'm ready.
How am I going to do this? So we have 13. We have 13. Are you sure we have 13? Okay. Right.
So
They're going to be mad. They're going to be mad.
And
you're telling me you guys do this in 15 minutes? What is this?
Like when we go, wait,
Can I get a separate sticky note?
we need to get your assignment $5 them.
Okay. This is the day.
You know what?
This is our census.
They've had some good.
Okay.
Put that person there twice.
I'm so close.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Oh.
13. Okay, we're good.
Sorry, I don't see the 13. I'm trying.
Oh.
Moment of truth.
I wonder
Oh.
if like a B on that.
You give me a B?
Yeah.
Oh,
Who didn't like the bee?
can you imagine?
It's so cute. It's like
It
doing a
was so
Sudoku
cute.
puzzle. It's like,
Huh?
I already have that. Oh, no.
I know. And if you need a separate sheet of paper, that's fine. And it is, I saw the little comment. It's like chess, not checkers. It really is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of thought that goes into where you put people.
Yeah.
And you think differently than another charge nurse and another
Oh,
charge
yeah.
nurse.
And then you
That
do
was
the whole assignments, and then the charge nurse that night is like, you put her or him here? And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Somebody always
"Ah!"
wants to. I'm like, should we start grading each other's charge nurse assignments?
So
Like,
it's hard for
that'll
us.
lead to
I can only
fights.
imagine the position.
he was good. He did
I-
good.
That was
He
cute.
did good. But I did like when they're like, you put them on there twice. And it's like, that's
Yeah.
always the worst.
I
When I
know.
used to make the charge assignments, I was like, and then you're like, oh, crap.
We're like, what have I done wrong? Because these numbers don't add up. And then somebody's
Right.
like, yeah, you did. You wrote it twice. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Like somebody come behind me, whether you do charge or not, come behind me and
Yeah.
just make sure that this makes sense.
that's right.
I will say as a step down nurse, and I've helped. I've made some assignments. I've helped make some assignments as for you guys on the unit, so I'm not fully out of the realm. But as a step down nurse, another thing that I had to take into consideration that you guys don't is how many people the nurse had to hand off to. Because if
Mm.
you have 5 patients
Oof.
and the way my unit was set up as when I was a bedside nurse, like nearly 10 years ago, but the patients could be scattered throughout the unit. Like we didn't have like, you have these 4 and these 4 and these clumps that other facilities have and like newer buildings have now. Like they were just throughout. So you could split up an assignment, and an offgoing nurse could potentially be giving report to 5 different nurses, which was
Mm.
like insane. And they'd be there till
Yeah.
7:45 because
Oh,
they had
that's
to then
miserable.
wait. You'd have to wait for the next for the nurse you're trying to give report to to come
That's true
on.
because like
Mm-mm.
at night, sometimes I would have like 5 or 6 patients, but then the day shift would only get 4 and they would
Mhm.
have extra nurses. So it's like your assignment
Mm.
might be the one that got sprinkled out
Split.
to like
Sure.
supplement.
Mhm. Or
report.
someone decompensates, so they go from
Mhm.
floor to step down status, so then they can't be in that bunch anymore. And making the charge assignment was so stressful, and no one's ever happy with it. Like no one's
Yeah, if you
ever
make
happy.
everyone happy, you're doing something wrong.
Right.
First off,
There's just no
But-
way.
I'm glad you brought that up, Abby, because I didn't even think about that because we always just have our 2, sometimes
Mhm.
1 if they're bad off on a rare occasion. But that sounds pretty miserable.
That was miserable.
Having to also
And-
take that into consideration in your chess game.
And then if you saw that you had to give report to 5 different people, you would have to like strategically plan. Like
Oh, sure.
like we had one nurse, she would take 10 to 15 minute reports on each patient and that she got. And so if you were the last one, like there were times I was there till like 8 o'clock waiting to give report on one patient because I ended at the end.
She just would ask a bunch of questions.
Yes. And
Mm.
bunch of questions, just what about this, what about that, did they do this, and it was like, of course she always ended up getting like the patient that had been there like 30 days, and she's like, so what happened day 1? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like that was in the ICU, we're in the step down, who cares, we're done.
They
Right.
got admitted to the hospital. That's what happened.
Yeah.
So all
There
right.
comes a point where you just need to generalize that for first 30 days. Needs to be a synopsis.
I do think there are some medical schools that send doctors to shadow a nurse for a day or 2. And I think this exercise of a doctor trying to do the charge assignment is so good. Like he clearly
Mhm.
was starting to understand, and he was like, you do this in 15 minutes? Oh my God. It's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just having a different perspective is always good. I can
Mhm.
appreciate that.
I wish we could have some of our doctors do it. I think
I'll make it a team assignment next time I'm in charge, whoever the attending is.
I feel
You
like it'd be
always-
extra hard for the doctors if they don't know the nurses.
yeah.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're
Even
right.
sometimes I'm like, I don't know.
What they can handle.
Yeah, I'm like, there's so many new people, and I'm just like, okay. I did like how they said, put them with them because if they're struggling, they can help. And I'm like, I hate having to sometimes always be the one that's like
Oh,
put in
for
the
sure.
pod to help. It's like, great. Now I get to do my work and your work all
Right.
day.
Like,
And
I've
that's
been
not
there for
always
a
the
long
case.
time,
I'm
but I
happy
will
to
help.
help if I have a chill assignment, but like specifically, like they do tell us, like, okay, this is a new grad. They just got off orientation. Put them in the pod with an experienced nurse. That makes
Mhm.
sense, right? That's like having
Mhm.
somebody to ask questions. But when it's just
Yeah.
a nurse that, like, maybe
Mhm.
struggles or doesn't do as good, and then
Mhm.
you are their pod partner, you're like, I'm gonna be busy
Here
today.
we
Yeah.
go.
We always, the nice part for us when I was a bedside nurse, we always had a backup charge. Like the rule was you had to have 2 charge nurses on each shift. The other one didn't act in the charge role, but they were there to help. So you at least did have this like back and forth on the assignment. Like, what do you think of this and this and this? So,
Mm-hmm.
all
That's
right,
cute.
you ready for the next one?
We ready? We ready. He was cute though. He was a good
Mhm.
sport. Oh my gosh. Abigail. Abigail.
So on it, it says it is me because Amanda doesn't see our TikToks.
I need to get a TikTok account now. You
so
broken me.
It says POV, the family tries to remind the dementia patient of their values.
It sure ain't Christian to judge a stranger, but I don't like her.
Do it again, do it again, do it again.
And then in the second part, there is I'm in a wig.
Oh, is she? She is Dolly Parton up in here.
For those listening, I'm in a wig. And the second part is the dementia patient saying, I still don't like her. But
I don't like her.
Play it again. I don't like her.
It sure ain't Christian to judge a stranger.
In the road.
It's so good.
I don't
And
like
the
her.
country music that Abby ain't gonna listen to. Oh my gosh. That's good. That's real good.
I get so tickled every time I watch it. The wig.
The wig does it all. You didn't even push play and I'm tickled.
I thought you would like that one, Amanda.
Yeah. She was like, we
And then-
got to show
and then the
Amanda
nurse-
that one.
I was like the wig one.
Oh my gosh.
That's
That
so
was
true,
really
though.
good.
It's like these poor old people with Alzheimer's are sometimes the meanest people you've ever met. And their
Mhm.
families so appalled. They're like, I promise, like, they're not racist. They've never said that word before in their life. And I'm like, I get it.
It's okay.
know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. It's not them.
Right.
So, but I
We
mean,
know. And sometimes to me, when I came up with it, I was like, they're always trying to convince their family member with dementia that like, no, like that's not you. And
No.
sometimes I'm just like, it's okay. I'm not
Yeah.
offended. Sometimes
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's a little funny. Like you don't like me.
yeah.
Right.
Sometimes
And
the
they're
stuff
so
they say, I'm like,
appalled.
that's a
Mhm.
good
I
one.
remember, gosh, this was way back in the day. And it was this, I think this guy had a stroke. And so a little bit of a different diagnosis, but the wife was so upset because the way he was acting was completely different. And it was
Mhm.
so upsetting
Mhm.
to her, which is pitiful. But yeah, you can't take offense to,
Yeah.
any of that
Mhm.
stuff.
It is more distressing to the family than it is to me or to
Oh,
the
yeah.
patient.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think a lot of times we can tell, is it this disease process or is this person just an asshole?
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And most of the times it's the first part and sometimes it's the second part. And I'll be like, you
Sometimes
don't
it
know
is.
your dad. Okay.
Mhm.
Right.
And then
He's an
sometimes you
asshole.
get confirmation, like there was a family member that was like, no, he's just a jerk. And I was like, okay. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate that information.
We can, and that's okay. I mean,
And we can handle that
is what
too.
it is.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm still going to take care of him.
That's right.
Mhm. All right.
Oh,
do you...
good.
All right. Do you want to stay on the fun train? You want a discussion? You want a bad one?
Let's mix it up.
All right. Okay. So, those listening right now on the screen, it's going to be a nurse sitting at the station and on the screen, and she's on her phone. When my patient keeps bothering me because they in pain, but I'm arguing with my man, and that's how it. That's what it
Whoa,
says.
no.
I'm just reading it verbatim. So
Summer. What up? When your friends are trying to tell you to be quiet.
So, and then the audio is just like people yelling at her to listen. Do you want to watch it again, Amanda? Are you good?
You can. It's just gonna make me more mad, but you can.
You need to listen.
Bruh.
Blah.
I mean, I know I hear that all the time from my children, but it's like, all right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't do that.
I think I don't. No, you can't. I don't think you can say stuff like that about when people are in pain. Like that's not.
No,
funny.
you can't. Because I mean, and you're a whole adult, obviously, sitting there. You
Mhm.
know how it feels to be in pain. Maybe you've not felt 10 out of 10 pain, but I have endured pain before. And if somebody felt as though I was an inconvenience to them when they're getting paid to actually take care of me and distracted by whatever is that's going on in the outside world, that's negligence. I mean,
And because I'm arguing with my man,
Right.
those to get that
put that
wasn't a
mess
good.
on do not disturb and take care of your patients.
Yeah. It's we do have lives outside of here, and it is very
Absolutely.
much like when you come on the unit though, it does have to be like shut down. And sometimes sometimes your partners don't understand it. Like you cannot be arguing with me. You can't start this argument while I'm here. I'm not going to engage in it.
Mhm.
But to me it's to me in making a TikTok about it and that specific like attempt at a joke is what I'm going to call it, because it's
Mhm.
really not a
Mhm.
joke. I don't
That's
see
right.
the joke. The attempt at the joke, it's what gives people like us that make some of these funny TikToks bad names. And
Yeah.
it's what makes facilities creating these crazy policies because of these ones. Because yeah, as a patient, like that is offensive, and not your patient's in pain. Well, pain's the fifth vital sign last I
That's
checked.
right.
So you should be addressing it. Why are they in pain? Like for us,
That's right.
what if it's chest pain? Then they're having a heart attack.
Right. It's a big
Right.
deal. It just seems very jovial. Like
Yeah.
everyone knows, don't try to start something with me when I'm at work, because I'm just not gonna text back, which doesn't happen. But
No, I mean, if something's going on and you need to step away, you just get somebody to cover your face and do it. Like,
absolutely.
I've got to go. There's something with. If
I
it's
gotta
not,
go.
there are things that you have to just step away and take care
Yeah,
of.
if it's my
Wait for
kids
12
or
hours.
something. Yeah. So, but I'm going to pass along, like you're saying, I'm going to pass along, hey, someone needs to make sure they're watching these patients if I need to step away for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Get-
like,
get the
but not
charge.
somebody's in pain. I mean, I guess like you could have said, something
I
about
know-
the patient who's on the call light all the time who just needs ice, or like they want their blankets fluffed.
Mhm.
I would
Everybody
even
can feel the
say-
pain of.
I would even say not the patient. Like I just thought about it. Like I would probably do like when the family member wants a cup of ice, but I'm arguing with my man. Like the family member is not necessarily my highest priority.
Right.
I don't know. Arguing with my man is.
But the arguing with my man is just like, I don't know. Maybe it's because
It's a little lowbrow. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
I'm
don't-
trying to eat my lunch, or like I gotta go to the
Mhm.
bathroom or something. Like I don't know. I gotta argue with my man.
my man. And the comment, if I remember it was like my man comes first or something like, but it was like kind of like my man.
Honey, you
She
need
was
a
g-
therapist because you're codependent as hell, honey. You need to go ahead and put that mess away.
we might not be the three to relate to this because we're all like,
Absolutely not.
F that man.
Mhm.
I can say as a provider, it is harder for me to step away too, though. Like there's very few that can cover me, and so
Sure.
it's like I've really had to like educate my family of you bother me when it's important. I will always
Yeah.
answer the call, but the first thing I say, I don't even say hi. Like if my sister calls, I'm like, "Is everything okay? Is there an
Yep.
emergency? Nope.
Yep.
Okay. I'm at work. Bye. I'll call you on
Mhm.
my way home."
Mm-hmm. And they're always respectful, but sometimes they forget, when you're working.
Mhm.
But I do the same thing when my sister calls. You okay? She's like, yeah. Sorry.
Definitely never my man.
Definitely not.
When I was in my 20s, even I would be like, "I'm at work. Bye."
I mean, okay, when my kids were like younger, if their dad was if I saw like a physical call on my phone, I would pick it up. And sometimes if he couldn't get up with me, he would call the charge phone if he knew I was in charge or whatever. If it was something
Important.
like important, which rarely ever happened. And that's how it should be. But like, there's been times when I had to like text and just be like, look, it's busy. You just have to take care of this and let me know what happens. Like,
Mhm.
I can't. So
Mhm.
you need to take care of that. But just like having an argue, I don't know. No,
I'm
good.
just not going to do that anyway. And even if you want to have like a serious kumbaya conversation, wait 12 hours
Mhm.
because I'm not going to be present for you because I'm
Yeah. I mean, if it's not
Sure.
busy, then I'm probably talking with my friends first. But you know,
Yeah, that's the other thing. If you're texting your man at work, fighting with him, like, no,
then I
use
can't
your
hang
work.
out with you.
I can't hang out with you, but use your work time to talk to the council about how we're going to address this in
That's
real
right.
time.
I mean, I'm gonna
Like,
be texting if I'm not busy. I like to be
Yeah.
texting, but like
I'm
not
gonna be like,
arguing. No.
I'm
No.
gonna be like, this motherfucker right here wants to start this argument. What are we going to say when I get home? Let's talk. Let's figure it out. Let's strategize this. Hype me up. Like, that's what I would do. Don't waste your time.
Did do we know if anything? Did anybody comment on that saying like, "Hey, this is kind of"?
Oh, all the comments were, take this down. Bad look. What are you doing?
Did
That man ain't
that person
important.
take it down?
No. This is like from a month ago. No.
Oh,
You're right
Yeah.
though, Abby. That's the kind of stuff that gives other people like that other people get crap for because of things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where people
Yeah.
who take it so far, it's like. I mean, I can't speak for her, but it doesn't seem like it seemed like it was to make a point about my
Pain.
patients are not my priority.
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah. It was, I think, meant to be humorous,
Yeah.
obviously, but it's just not. It's just not. Point blank. Period.
Mhm. No.
Mhm.
All right. Do you want another bad one discussion? You want to be lightened again?
Lighten me up, honey.
Okay.
Light me up.
Light me up.
Beam
Light
me
it up, baby.
Scotty. Light it up.
Light it up.
Isn't that a Gwen Stefani song?
I don't know, but if any book
No, it's
girlies are out there
Wind Me Up.
listening,
I was
they'll-
like,
they'll
me
get it.
and Kaylee are talking about a book.
No. Good
Light it
That's
up.
okay.
My, I haven't seen a find. Whenever.
So on the screen, it's Kaylee, and she got together with one of our nurse friends, and with a green screen, they made this TikTok, and it says, when everything from Huddle starts to sound like your patients from last week.
Is this fucking play about us?
Am I the one in trouble and they're making an example out of me?
Is this play about us?
Is
Oh
this,
my gosh.
is this play about us? Are they talking about us?
Oh,
Thank you, Nicole.
because oh yeah, she's great. No one against sport. She did a good job.
She did.
So, has anybody ever had that where you're at huddle or maybe you're at a staff meeting or you get a briefing and it's like, hey, reminder, don't do A, B, C, D, E. And you're like, wait,
Wait,
Was
was
I
that me?
did that last
is
week?
that me? And you realize it's about you, but they're not like saying your name, but you know it's about you. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's such a bad feeling. You're like, oh my God.
You're like, oh, oops. I was,
Oh, yeah.
I have a whole education course for ECMO cannulations from just the perfect storm of nights of
Oh God.
like this. There were no supply. Like it was
It was the bad night where y'all had to recannulate that patient.
we had to fully recannulate both
Mhm.
cannulas, both of these like big tubes going in, moving blood in and out of the patient went down. They both clotted off like really bad, like in a way that no one's ever seen. The supply cart that housed these supplies broke. Like no one could get in. Like we were trying to like physically break it open. Like the drawers were stuck because it's one of those carts where only one drawer can be open at a time, and it got stuck like just the tiniest bit open, so we couldn't open anything at all. Like we had one nurse found a screwdriver and was literally trying to like unscrew the side panel so we could get into the supply supplies.
What a nightmare.
An absolute
And
nightmare.
the other cart was locked in the OR, so we had someone trying to get into the OR. Like, we were trying everything. Then we had to like piece things together. um, and then a whole
They made it
education.
work, is what happened. They
We
got the
did.
patient recannulated and saved the patient's life.
And they were fine. Like, nothing
They were
bad
good.
came of it. They were saved. They were fine. There were no bad outcomes from this. Do want to highlight that 0 bad outcomes, and we did what we had to save their life in that moment. But yeah, there's a whole, I call it the Abby section. Like, this is from our night.
And they're
And
like, it was like all of this like information about recannulating a patient. It was
recannulating.
like, I think there was some extra wet drills involved, possibly.
I bet.
Lots of new stuff rolled out. But you know what? The best thing about that was because the patient was fine, that was the best case scenario because that was obviously all stuff that needed to be addressed. And it just
Yeah.
all happened to happen in one night. But it
Yeah.
actually was for the good because a lot of that stuff got addressed, got, drilled down. And I don't think there's been a night or like that since
No.
then. So
No, we got a different
okay.
supply
Thank goodness.
cart where you
Yeah.
don't have to have one
yeah,
drawer
it was
open.
a perfect storm. Do
It
you
really-
remember, Amanda, some years ago when there was a mention in like our weekly staff meeting briefing thing about rumors going around or people were complaining that certain people were eating like breakfast together?
I
Oh,
remember
I'm
this.
sure you're right, but not
There
off the
there
top
was
of my
something
head.
and it was like there's been a thing going around about a certain group of people who are getting breakfast when they work together and people don't like it or something. So people should stop doing that. And I was like,
Well, you had a
wait,
15-minute break in the morning. You didn't say with whom.
you
Patients are
don't remember
covered.
this? That's the only
I
time I
really
can think
don't.
of specifically where I thought like, is this about me? And it was, I think.
And it was.
It was about
Never
us.
confirmed, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
But we
well,
had to like all either not take our 15-minute break or like do it separately because it was making people mad. You don't remember
for what?
this?
I really don't. Hold on. I'm going to rack my brain. I really don't.
It was like
I
it was
don't.
before.
I even
It
I
was close
even
to COVID,
remember
but it was
it.
before COVID. Huh?
Before
I
COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I do think like with this though, like this is how things in healthcare get figured out. Like they're not that like mistakes are made, but you find these gaps because like you cannot plan for what actually happens in the real world. Like
No.
even writers of TV shows and will say you cannot truly write real life because real life is just so crazy
Mhm.
that
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah.
like this is how policies get made in healthcare. This
Yeah.
is how new education is found. This is how and that's why like systems want you to report things.
I do. Okay, I've never that I know of had like an SI put in about me of something that I wasn't aware of that had like happened. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe I had to put in an SI on my own patient because of something that happened, like a safety event, whatever you guys
Yeah.
call your reporting. But for the most part, I feel like I know if something has gone down if I was working. But even with all of that, like every time there's a report of like a SI or like a new safety event or something, my first thought's always like, was that me? And I'm like, I don't know why I'm so irrationally scared of getting in trouble because it's
I mean,
like I feel like I would know, but also people won't tell you to your face if they find something. They
Mhm.
just write the SI, and
I'm
they
a
don't always
firm-
ask us if it's something cut and dry. So I'm like, I'm like, was that me? Did I do
Wait,
something wrong?
Is this in there because of me?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
a firm advocator of if there's something that I've done wrong, just come tell me.
Mm-hmm.
What a thought. But also, if the SI needs to get placed, also please. But I think I
Yeah.
appreciate your accountability and introspection, but it's like to a fault sometimes.
No, it's irrational, but it is funny
Uh-huh.
though, because when we used to have big staff meetings and we all had to come in person, they'll talk about stuff and it's quote unquote anonymous, but you can see everybody like,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's kind of looking like, I know what that is, or somebody be like, yeah, it was me. Okay,
Yeah, that's
I did
me.
that.
I would have probably be like, yeah, that was me. How come no one told me? Hello.
Mhm.
And let me tell you why. No, but I just feel like that's probably something that a lot of people could relate to. I don't know.
The provider level though, it's blatantly obvious. Like you can't
Obvious.
even.
I bet.
So obvious you can't even cover it. And like
No.
most of us in any sort of like this or that, like big meeting, small meeting, whatever, it like the provider, doctor, nurse practitioner, PA, whoever, usually then will be like, that was me, and let me add more context to what happened.
Yeah, that would be
like
me.
that's not even what happened.
That's
Yeah.
not all of what happened. Let me explain this.
Mhm. Let
So
me tell you the
Yeah.
rest.
No, actually, let me tell you what happened. Okay.
I think it's so interesting because it's like on the nursing side, yeah, everyone's like, hush, hush, like, is this about me? Oh my God, is this about me? Don't say anything, don't draw attention to it. But then when I started entering like the provider realm and having to be part of it, it's let me tell you this, and I'm like, dang, like they just own it. They're just like, own it.
Good for
Let me provide context. So, all right, this one is because we're filming this around Nurses Week, so I feel like this will be a good one for you guys.
Uh-oh. This ought to be good.
Yeah.
I love him.
So just on the screen for those listening, it says interviewing nurses from different specialty for Nursey Week. And this is Nurse John, a very, very famous TikToker.
Hi guys, my name is Nurse Ari and I have been a PQ nurse for 5 years now. And for this nursing week, we received this from management. It's a piece of clothing. Apparently, during the hard days, just use this to wipe our tears down. Nurse Joy, I have been a psych nurse now for 7 years. And for this year of nursing week, we received a raffle ticket. And whoever wins will be able to be nominated for the Daisy Award.
Oh my gosh.
Hi everyone, my name is Nurse Patrick. I've been a cardiac nurse now for 10 years, and for this year's nursing week, we got scolded for not using the whiteboard before we started.
I bet. Oh, that's so sad.
He cracks me up. The like
He's so
dark
funny.
circles and the wigs that are
Yes.
just like so ratty.
Mhm.
I know. I love it. And like the longer you've been there, sometimes the darker the circles
The
they
darker
are.
the
Or
circles
after
when it-
night shift when he's in the car. Oh, he's so good.
And
But the cloth got me too.
Yeah.
Ugh.
To wipe our tears.
to wipe our
Oh.
tears.
The nursing week gifts have been interesting over the years.
I like seeing it on social media. Like I really like seeing every Nurses Week. I get a kick out of seeing what people do. So
It's like Nurses Week right up to Mother's Day, and it's like just you hit me while I'm
just-
fucking down. You know, it's
Yeah.
like just
Mhm.
maybe. I don't know if you're here that day. Well, you can go to breakfast if you have time to get away from your patients, but not with that other nurse because y'all are allowed
Right.
to eat together. And if you're not here, you know, thanks for working here, I guess. It is, I don't know. I never really feel like Nurses Week is that great for us, but maybe other people have a different experience.
I think there are different hospitals, different floors that do their own thing for Nurses Week. And I think that's really special. And it's unfortunate because like the managers are also nurses. They should also be loved on. But there are stories that I've heard where managers have come in to do like the baths for the day
Oh, yeah.
or putting your name in a hat for the schedule of your choice and you know, things like that, like things that actually impact the nurses. Like if you come in and take something off my plate for the day, oh, that's nice, you know, versus a little gift that I probably wouldn't use and you've wasted your money, you know.
Yeah. The spectrum on social media of some of the gifts is just funny. Like the facilities that give a rock and then say, because you're a rock, is always
Like why would you do that? It's a slap in the face.
like
Oh, you're going to give people rocks? That seems dangerous.
ooh. But have you
Um,
seen those? I mean, ours hasn't.
I just didn't
do
think that was real. That couldn't
Yeah,
be
no,
real.
it's real.
There is no
I
way.
think
There's
I feel
no
like
way.
they used to ask us or something, and it's like everybody would say something about parking, and they're like, "We're not fucking asking them anymore. All they ever care about is getting a better parking spot. We're not going to do it. So whatever, get a tea bag and not even coffee. Like
Triggered.
Triggering moment.
And the thing
some-
is, there are multiple people that sign off. It ain't just one person making a decision. I don't know how many people there are, but there is not just one person making this decision. It is signed off amongst many people.
Yeah.
And they all think it's
I don't even know. I don't even want to criticize for like a gift or something, but I think it's hard too when it's like, you know, we work weird schedules, so everybody's not going to be there. Like you what you need to do is you need to pick something that can be a little nice, a little special, and you have to do it every day, every shift.
That's
Mhm.
right.
So that everybody gets to experience it.
Yeah. If you
And
want
I
to have a
don't
lunch provided,
know.
I think that's great. But if it's only on Wednesday, well, there's only 26 people that are going to benefit.
Because they
from
send an
that.
email out. It's like, if you want to join, I'm like, well, I'm not coming up there on my day off.
Yeah.
I also think that providers need to do a better job. Like the doctors and the nurse practitioners and the PAs, like we do need to do a better job doing our own thing and coming together and doing our own thing. Like it's not just on admin to thank the nurses. You help us. You are on our team. We should be thanking you. And in my opinion, as a provider, whether you're a doctor or a APP, we're the leader at the bedside, so we should be doing something. I don't know if you remember the year I made the homemade marshmallows for everyone
And
and handed them out with like little cards.
So sweet.
that was really nice.
But like
Very nice.
Also, I don't know if this is just for our state or what, but our Nurses Week is also the same week as Teachers Week here. Which is interesting because it's like, okay, it's Nurses Week, but then like with me and my kids, I'm like, well, it's Teacher Appreciation Week, so like I need to do something
stuff
for
for
them.
Yeah.
And they need it and they deserve it too. But it's like you don't even get your own week. The teachers don't even get their own week.
So it doesn't always fall exactly the same because Nurses Week doesn't fall on a Monday. Like
Right.
Teacher Appreciation Week, I think, is like the first full week of May. I'd have to go and look it up. Nurses Week is the 7 days up to May 12th because May 12th is Florence Nightingale's birthday, the mother of nursing. So Nurses Week Nurses Week starts on May 6th, no matter what day of the week it is. That is the 7 days. Some facilities will choose like the Monday closest to the 12th and call those 7 days but it is the 7 days leading up to May 12th. If you were curious about the history.
I was, but they do
But
overlap.
it does overlap.
Every year I feel like,
Yeah.
They do. There is always going to be some overlap. There are some times when like May 1st falls on a Monday and then teachers will get like that whole first week up until like Saturday. And then there's just the 2 days. But yeah, that's why. I don't know why where Teacher Appreciation Week came other than it's like the last month of the school year. And they were probably like, we got to do something to keep these teachers going this last month.
that's poor.
I know. They deserve it all, those
They deserve
teachers. My
everything.
hats off to every teacher out there. They have such a big job.
You know, there's been years when I didn't even know that Nurses Week had happened until I got like a card in the mail from like a family member. And I had gone to work and I never knew that it was Nurses Week either because I was so busy. I was just like unaware, or it obviously was not made like into a big thing. And I was like, I didn't even know that it was Nurses Week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you know, it's like, whatever. What are you going to do?
I keep that on my calendar and I remind my husband. He did. I will give him a shout out. He did when I was a bedside nurse, he would send pizza up when I was working.
Aw.
And he would have the Pizza Hut write Happy Nurses Week on the inside of the box for us.
See, that's sweet.
That's so sweet.
So
That-
sweet. Good job.
How
Good
nice.
job.
How nice.
I love that for you.
I think this is a good one to end with you ICU nurses. All right. And this is Lindsay. She is another really big TikToker. And it says, the only thing that truly scares me as an ICU nurse on the screen.
Okay.
Ready for Sasha Miller. She's a 31-year-old female.
She's young.
I know, right? So she was brought in by ambulance to the ER for feeling fatigued and was diagnosed with sepsis. Essentially, you can read the notes, but she's pregnant. And No, she's pregnant. It's not a big deal though.
Whoa. Why isn't she on the L&D floor?
Because she's
Really close to being due. She's pregnant?
don't worry.
She's here? She's my patient? I don't have kids. I don't know how that works. I mean, I don't do rub her fondness. You know?
Oh
She
my
popped
gosh.
it, popped. Like her Billy never looked it up. But I don't know.
Aww. Yeah, it's definitely not a warm and fuzzy feeling to take care of patients that are pregnant, but I feel like that's where I get put. Like that's where,
Yeah, because you're woo woo. What do you mean?
Yeah. Because your
Yeah.
mama.
well,
Because your mama. I just always
So
get
I'm
the, yeah,
not-
no, duh. You probably should have been an L&D nurse.
I did consider it because I do have a huge passion for breastfeeding, as those close to me know. But I don't know. It's not a comfortable feeling, but I would imagine there would be scarier things personally for me. But it's pitiful. I mean, it's pitiful to have someone who's pregnant. But there's usually an L&D nurse up there, especially if they're X amount of weeks along and further. There's somebody there monitoring, so that's nice.
She's like, I can't deliver a baby. I'm like, do you think there are going to be people bowling you over to have a chance to deliver
I
this
know.
baby if it tries to come?
Right? She has
Don't
spiraled.
worry.
This has
There's going to be somebody is like, oh yeah, I've done that, or I'm going to do that. And I'm like, I'm going to get all the way out of the room. Okay.
Oh yeah, let me get out of your way.
Actually,
Let
no,
me
I
not
won't.
stop
I
you.
will not. I will stand with my patient with my back to the action, and I'll hold her hand, and that is what I will contribute.
Honey, I'll hold a leg. It's fine. Obviously, we
can't.
wouldn't be holding legs in that moment. They'd be cutting, but yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, that's funny. Everybody does have like those things that are like the thing that scares them.
It is very real in the like, oh, I don't do that. Like, I don't do that. Like, I think another one that I've seen is when we have a little person. Like, we've had a couple, and I just remember we had to put in a central line, but it's obviously size-wise, it's not the same. So we had to get a pediatric one, and we were freaking out. We're like, this isn't, we can't do the central line. We cannot put this in. I'm not qualified. You've given me, like, the kit is smaller than my IV start kit in the ICU, and you want me to put this as a central line? Like, what do you mean? And then we pulled it out, and it looked like an IV. Like, it was so little. And I was like, how do I do this? And they're like, just like you would a central line. And I was like, no.
Well, yeah, it's just so different. And the flip side of that is sometimes we get, rarely, but sometimes we will get patients who are maybe, 16, 17, who are children size wise. They are more like close to an adult size. And so sometimes they'll like weigh the options of things. And if everybody agrees, they'll put them in the adult ICU. And then that's like,
oh yeah.
hold the fucking phone.
Yeah, I don't
Hold
do
up.
peds.
And they're like, no, it's fine. Wait, their weights. I'm like, okay.
No, that's
fine, but that's
pitiful.
a child.
That's a child. Absolutely not. I don't do peds. I don't do bones. I don't do traumas. There are people that thrive off of a trauma. And also, my hat's off to you. I'm so glad that God made you the way you are. It ain't me. It ain't my story. It ain't my journey. It's nothing that I can imagine working in the ED in the trauma bay, and there's an actual bone popping out of somebody. No. And it's a child. Oh, I'm clocked out. I'm giving a report. I'm clocking out. Absolutely.
And I'm calling my therapist because I have just experienced my own
pitiful.
trauma.
No.
I'm with you. Hats off to them because I feel like that would be hard. I don't know.
Oh, it turns my stomach. Oh,
I don't do
God.
the
I love
kids.
Lindsay's TikToks and stuff. They're so funny.
There. I think it's
she's
hilarious.
good. She was a good actress. She was like in
She's
it.
good.
She's like totally taking on the role of being freaked out. She did a good job.
Sometimes she
That-
busts out her wigs too. It makes me laugh.
I love a wig. God.
When I'm going to start doing more wig videos just for you and shock you with them.
Oh gosh, it
And
was
I threw
like
out all
it
of
was
my
the
wigs
blonde.
that I had. I only have
You
one
didn't?
left from Halloween, and it's a snake wig.
That would be funny though.
Snape.
Doing
I
like
have
a Snape impersonation
Just Snape
On the
as the
medical-
doctor, Snape as the nurse,
as the
Snape
nurse.
as the patient.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
That's
God.
what I
yeah,
should
because
do.
he's like all dark, and then he gets a little squishy there. Always. Oh.
What she
Oh.
got? Wait, what did she come get?
Oh my
I don't even
gosh.
know why I
Curly
have this.
Sue.
I mean, it's
Curly
like
Sue.
my hair.
Oh. Abby.
Like all I
Oh
would
my
need to
gosh.
do would
It
be
is
like,
Curly Sue. Are y'all old enough to know that movie? Oh my gosh. It's actually not a bad look.
The bangs. I
Abby.
know it's not bad. It's like 70s.
It's like 90s country. Maybe just because I remember I so associated the country music and all with your last wig, but yeah.
I don't know. It's
Like
it's a good
a
look.
Cheers. Well, who was the character on
Yeah.
Cheers? You know?
it
The
is,
character, the
I
person.
think it is an 80s wig. So it should be
Okay.
like 80s perm.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like like a late 70s, early 80s situation.
Yeah, you need to do something with that right there because that's good. I like that one too. God, it just makes it so good. The wig. Ah,
I love it.
So now you've seen some TikToks though, Amanda. Like, what are
aren't y'all
your thoughts?
proud?
You've seen us, you've seen other people. What do you think? Do you think you're missing out? You going to join us or you going to stay peaceful?
You know, there's pros and cons. I'm gonna be honest. There's pros and cons to all kinds of things. Social media. I definitely think these are all pros. I do find there to be a lot of humor in this, and I could see how people. I mean, I don't have an addictive personality, but I could see how people get lost in it. You know, I hear people say like, "I'll be on it," and hours go by, and I just realize I've been on it the whole time. You know, you have to have a line somewhere
Mm-hmm.
in the sense
I
of
agree.
like viewing it, but making it, I bet is so fun.
Yeah, I have fun making them. I don't know
No,
about-
it's so stupid. It's
But I
funny.
love it. But I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, I mean, like, it's just like you can't care about looking stupid.
no.
Mm-mm.
I've given up on that. I was like, it's whatever. It's funny. Like, I don't even care. But I'm an embarrassing person, so
I just
I
think you
think
get to a
it's-
point too where you just don't care. Like you get to an age where it's like, I mean,
Mhm.
okay.
yeah.
I just think it's so funny. And then it's like, oh, I haven't died. Like, I've put out this wig one and I have not died. So it's okay. Like, no one
Exactly.
came, no one killed me.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. I mean, you could get reported, and you're not going to die.
No,
It's fine.
there's more important things in life than that.
That's
But
right.
I do think like it is fun. It is a good outlet. It's a good creative outlet. It's a good community building outlet. But again, just like making sure that you're not punching down to the patients, that you're
Oh, for
not
sure.
giving us a bad look of like the one like arguing with my man. Like, don't
Yeah,
do
that one is a no, a hard no. Yeah.
Also, I mean, who wants to put out there that you're just like prioritizing your man over
Over your job?
over your job, over your financial security? Not me.
No, especially when you look like a little baby. I don't know.
Yeah.
She looked really young.
Yeah, I don't know.
She did look really young.
Well, this has been fun.
I love these. I love these.
These are my favorite.
And if
Well-
anybody out there is listening or watching and you have like a funny reel that maybe you saved or you think that we would like or that we could put on our next one, you can
Mhm.
always send it to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
On our website, you can contact us on our website, banteratthebedside.com, and you can send us an email, questions, comments. Do you agree with our reactions? And send us some to react to. You want to hear, we got woo-woo, we got pragmatic, and we got funny on here.
Yeah, and I will more than likely, I don't want to say definitely, but more than likely will have never seen anything that you send in. So it will truly be blind.
Yes. But we want to continue to react and talk about what's real and what's not real about these. I think that's the important
Yeah.
part is the breaking down of it too and giving our honest thoughts on it. But from all of us shift talkers here at Banter at the Bedside, until next time, bye.
Bye.
If this felt like your kind of conversation, make sure you're following, leave us a review, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye.